View the following program in its entirety with Xfinity On Demand by selecting Get Local and choosing All HS Sports. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local.
You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Bloom is an extremely talented team. They have a lot of speed, both offensively and defensively. Coach Plumby is an excellent coach. His staff does a great job preparing their guys week in and week out.
We match up pretty good speed-wise, but there's another team that's going to be bigger than us. But I think as far as attitude, the winning attitude, and the passion, and the speed, we're pretty equal. But they'll have a little bit more experience than us. The key to today's game would be if we could stop their running game. They are no smoke and mirrors. They come out there, you know where they're going to run, you know all the keys, but they're just very good at what they do, and we have to step up and stop that run.
We need to be able to establish our run game. We have to contain Bloom's potent passing attack, and we have to do a good job up front picking up our assignments throughout the game with the multiple blitzes that they bring throughout the entire contest.
Welcome to Chicago Heights, everybody, for the CN100 Game of the Week. Today we are at Bloom High School for a battle in the Southland Conference in Week 8 as we near the playoffs. It's Crete-Monee against Bloom Township. Welcome, everybody. I'm Jim Blaney, along with Jack McInerney. Crete-Monee, Jack, has been one of those programs that has really emerged to the top over the last few years. They have a state championship on their resume a few years ago. They got to the title game last year. They're 5-2 this year, but this is a team gaining momentum and very dangerous on offense.
Well, and the ironic thing is, Jim, most of those players are back from last year. They went to the state championship game, and those players that are back are all the explosive ones, the quarterback, running backs, and receivers. So Bloom's going to have their hands full.
Bloom Township missed the playoffs last year after being there the last 3 years prior, and they have a chance to get back, but they've really got to win their last 2 games, Jack, and you can't get to the second one unless you get past today. And it is going to be a tough task, but they have the quality to get it done.
Well, they do have the quality. The schedule that they've played is not as difficult, probably, to help them with this competition. But I will say this, if they play a tough ball game today and get their momentum going into next week, that would be the more crucial game, would be next week against Rich East. If they can play well today, the kids will say to themselves, we can beat Rich East, and they'll still get in the playoffs.
Green flushed out of the pocket, trying to get away. He will not. He's dragged down right in front of the goal line. Did not quite go back into the end zone. Jaleel Holloway, his 5th sack of the season. And now Bloom has a real problem because they are not going to get a full snap off, and they have to punt the football from their own end zone.
Well, he just said scramble, but you can see right here what an excellent job Holloway does. Good athleticism for a big man. But the key here is that Crete-Monee is going to get excellent field position based on that sack.
Rucker wants to throw, puts it in the end zone, and it is picked off. The Trojans get a stop in the end zone after an interception in the back corner of the end zone. It is David Edwards who makes the pick. And, I was just thinking, Jack, watching Edwards in the back corner, there was a lot of hand fighting going on. The referee let him go, and Edwards got inside position and makes the pick.
Well, he made it pretty easy for the defensive back because the defensive back saw him. You look at him, he reads the whole time he's looking, and the defensive back gets between him and the goal line and actually uses his body to push him further out of the end zone.
4th down, Green stops, runs, throws, and it is picked off, and look out.
Now, I thought he was in the end zone when he picked that off.
Down the sideline for Crete-Monee is number 20, Dylan Dixon, and Dylan Dixon will take it into the end zone for a touchdown. 102 yards on the interception return.
That was just a too predictable a throw. He looked at him, eyeballed him the whole way, and they squeezed him into the corner. You can see him bounce out here. Good coverage right there, and that's just an outstanding job of the safety breaking on the ball. And he actually did pick that off before it was in the end zone, and down the sideline he goes. Good effort by Green to try and make something happen down there. They're not going to get down there that often today, so he tried to scramble around and make a play and turned out to go against him.
goes down the sideline. It is a touchdown. There are no flags on the field. 90 yards on the scoring play for Bloom Township.
And that is the whole concept. We talk about it all the time, a scrambling quarterback and the breakdown by the defensive backs. They want to come up and help out. And you can see right here the defensive back. He's losing track of where his receiver is. Just a great job right there of launching the football with pressure. And then just a Harvey catching the ball and turning on the speed down the sideline. What a nice play for Bloom to end the half. Scrambling ability right here. He takes a big hit. Boom. Gets the ball down.
They have moved the ball quickly down the field here to start the second half into the end zone, and it is caught. Corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Crete-Monee. Kevin Pate makes the grab.
And that was just an excellent throw. It was the only thing it could be was a touchdown or an incompletion, because it could not be intercepted the way he threw it over the defender. See the break, he's putting the ball up. The defender, the receiver has not even looked to turn around yet, and the ball's in the air, and just an excellent throw and catch.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100.